we're kind of in the season of gifts, we're in the season of thanks, we're in the season of presents. I don't know if we're in the season of presents yet. Maybe you don't get any presents. Reminds me. Hi, my name's Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. A number of years ago, it was Christmas, and it was Christmas, so presents were happening. I got a bike. It was great. It was one of those fat tire bikes, like super awesome, like really incredible. And it's from my parents. And at one point, my mom said, I wheeled it out. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. This is an amazing bike. And she said, do you like it? And I said, absolutely. This is great. Thank you so much. And she said, will you use it? And I said, no. and she's like, what? It was a bad day, bad scene. Not because of my mom, but because my sister and my brother-in-law had driven hours and hours, multiple times, back and forth between my hometown and the Twin Cities of St. Paul, Minneapolis, to get this bike. And they had gone way out of their way to get this bike. And I was like, I love it. I'm telling you, thank you so much. But I'm also telling you that I have no place to store it. Like you've seen my garage. The garage is where we have our mass. No matter how great this bike is, I can't keep it because there's no place for me to put it. That was a rough scene for, I don't know if those two particular family members have ever been that mad at me or upset with me as they were, and rightly so. So it got me thinking about, how do you receive a gift well? I mean, I tried to receive that well, but I didn't, and it's very important why, to understand why. I think that there are four movements, maybe more four parts of how we can receive a gift well, because if we realize, and we stop to think about this, all of life is a gift. I mean, truly, right? Everything in life is a gift. And so if I don't know how to receive a gift well, one of the things that could mean is that I don't know how to live well. What are some of the key categories or essential elements, four parts of receiving a gift well? I'd say the first thing is noticing. I mean, that might be obvious, but I don't think it is, because how often do we notice the fact that we are surrounded by gifts? I mean, I think we sometimes, maybe not you, but myself, I can become so numb to the fact that everything in life is a gift. Like you flick on a switch and the lights come on. You flush the toilet and the stuff that's supposed to go away goes away. Like that is a gift. Years ago, I was a priest up in Hibbing, Minnesota, the home of Bob Dylan and Kevin McHale and of me for 2 years. The power went out, and not just like the power in the sense of not just the electricity, the grid for the city went out. So there was no electricity, there was no heat, there was no plumbing, there was nothing. And it was in the middle of winter. And I remember thinking so clearly and distinctly that there's not even snowplows that can run right now. That how fragile, we are, how fragile our existence is, and how every single thing that keeps us alive in so many ways is a gift, and it goes unnoticed. So the first step in receiving a gift well is I have to notice this. The second step is I have to appreciate it. So first step, notice. Second step, appreciate. And what I mean by appreciate is I know the value of the thing. Like I know what it costs someone. Now you might have heard the 5 love languages, and they're you know what they are. Among the 5, there's one language that is gift giving. Now I'm not typically that's not one of my top. I was going to say it's not even one of my top 5, but it's not the top. One of the things I have to do when I receive a gift is I have to stop and consciously think, wow, this person, whoever the person was, they took the time to think, what will he want, to go get the thing, to wrap it up or to deliver it, whatever the thing is. And now I realize, okay, this is what it costs, right? This is the value of the thing. This is what it costs them. This is the attention that they put into it, the love they put into it, the time they put into it. I have to appreciate the gift. I mean, another way to say it is I have to know what it cost. Oftentimes, when we skip this one, because why? Because when someone gives you a gift, you know you don't deserve it. That's the heart of the gift, right? Is that you know you don't deserve it. And so it's sometimes hard to receive something like this because it's if we really stopped to weigh out the value and really knew actually what it cost them, it'd be hard to look them in the eyes and just receive with gratitude. So the first step is notice. The second step is appreciate, like know the value of the thing. The third step is kind of the most obvious. Maybe it would be where you and I would begin. It is to express thanks. It's to give thanks. And I think that can't be overstated. The fact that here we are called to give thanks at all times. Whenever we receive a gift, to be able to look the person in the eye and just say, thank you. It's easy to rush past that part. It's easy to just kind of, and I think we rush past it when we don't notice, or secondly, as I said, when we don't appreciate the real value of the gift. But when there's something that's been significantly paid for, I guess, something that has cost the other so much, I keep coming back to our salvation and the fact that Jesus Christ gave everything so that you and I could have access to the Father, that Jesus Christ gave everything so that we could become adopted sons and daughters of the Father. We can't but say thank you. So the first step, notice. The second step is to appreciate the thing. The third step is to give thanks. And the fourth step is, if we really want to know how to receive a gift well, this is the key. If we really want to know how to receive a gift well, it's one thing to notice it. It's one thing to appreciate it. This is great. It's one thing to even say thank you for the. I did that for the bike. I noticed it, I appreciated it, I knew it was an awesome bike, an incredible bike. In fact, I wish I kept it. The third thing, I said thanks so much. I was very grateful. But the fourth thing, the fourth way we can receive a gift well is to use the gift. And I think there's probably no way to honor the giver better than that fourth thing. Than to actually say, okay, you've given me this gift, I will use it. You made me a bundt cake, I'll eat the bundt cake. I don't know why I thought of bundt cake. You gave me a bike, I'm gonna ride the bike. You gave me a flute, I'm gonna play the flute. Whatever that thing is, you gave me a towel, I'm gonna use the towel. There's no better way to receive a gift than to use the gift. And so as I mentioned before, I can thank God for making us, through his Son, Jesus Christ, into his beloved sons and daughters. But then I can live that way. I can thank God for giving us the gift of his mercy, and I can actually appeal to his mercy through confession. I can thank God for the reality of the Eucharist, and I can actually go to Mass and offer up the sacrifice of the Eucharist and receive the Eucharist and let that change me, let him change me. I think there's nothing better than that. All of life is a gift. And the best way to receive a gift is to notice it, to appreciate the gift, to be thankful for the gift, and above all, to use the gift. From all of us here at Ascension Presents, my name is Father Mike. God bless.